This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
You're listening to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Head chef Coda of Tasmania Potatoes has America's most iconic boardwalk foods. Noah Sherlock is on the way, and we will drink and toast with a shot of the day. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy, and we have Jeff on Team Sober working on question number 5.
Yes, indeed. Jeff, welcome back to the program. Here's your question. Let's go to the world of animals. What does a male giraffe taste to tell if a female is ready to mate? It's easy.
Her backside?
I'm going to go tongue.
Believe it or not, and let me explain how this works. It's the crazy part. So, a male giraffe will taste the female's urine to see if she's ready to mate. Which, to be honest with you, it's the same thing I do. The difference is the giraffe, it'll headbutt the female's bladder until she pees. And then it'll taste it. Yeah, so it swings its head around, hits her in the bladder, she pees. He's like, you're ready to go.
See, no, I would need a couple ice cubes or something just to cut it, you know?
See, I thought I was the only person who did that. Must have learned from giraffes.
A sweet, maybe drop a sweet cherry in there.
Oh, yeah. Headbutt you in the bladder, taste your pee, off we go. All right. How many holes are there in a straw?
How many holes?
Yes.
Just one. It goes end to end.
Yeah. Everyone else is screaming too,
I would
right?
have said 2.
Yeah. That's why we asked.
Okay.
What if it's a bendy straw?
Still one.
Game is Big Dummy, 844-999. Ola, who is our next contestant, ready to play the big game.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Ola, hello.
Yes, sir.
Chris, you there. All right. Chris, you sober, not sober?
Not sober.
Not sober.
Who we got? Chris?
Yeah, Chris and my girlfriend, Hannah.
Chris and Hannah. Oh, Christ.
Hannah.
Here we go. Chris and Hannah.
I like the name Hannah because you can spell it backwards. It's
You're like
the same
the
thing.
two people who share a Facebook page.
No.
Chris and Hannah, men's room poll, all you can eat. Will it be Chinese buffet, crab legs, wings, and a breakfast buffet?
Breakfast buffet.
Breakfast buffet it is.
What about Hannah?
What about Hannah?
Crabs.
Atta girl.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the real table.
They're not sharing the Facebook page now, man.
Well, now they are. You got to piss each other off, then you have to share one.
All right, there you go. All right, here's your question. Which planet's day lasts longer than its year?
What planet's day?
What planet's day? Oh, Saturn.
Mercury.
Venus. I'm going to say it takes like 220 days to go around the sun, about 242 days to actually
So its
spin on its
rotation is
axis.
very, very slow.
Very
I was
slow.
going Mercury based on
Miles.
proximity, but it's so small that it'd have to be even slower of a rotation.
Very slow.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
All right, here's your question. Cleopatra. Do you believe that Cleopatra existed closer in time to the building of the pyramids or the invention of the iPhone?
Invention of iPhone.
Yeah, invention of the iPhone.
Good job.
You
there,
are
Chris and
correct.
Hannah. Very good. All right, the game is Big Dumb. We still have time for a few more contestants. 844-999-OLA.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Ray. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Ray, are you on Team Sober, not sober?
I am regretfully sober.
That's all right, Ray. Welcome to the show. Hey, Ray, this poll is tight. I can't tell you how tight our poll is right now, but it's all you can eat. Will it be a Chinese buffet, crab legs, wings, or a breakfast buffet?
Hands down, wings.
Wang.
Oh, man, here come wings. Wings now tied for number 2.
What is it about chicken and chicken-related products that when people really like it, they don't call it chicken? It turns to chicken if you let chicken, and wings become wang. I want some chicken wangs.
Pretty close on Twitter, too. Maybe the closest one we've ever had.
Okay.
It is definitely the close one.
Yeah.
What we're learning is we just want to eat. All right, your question.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Mama. God, it's such a terrible minute. What is the second most spoken language in North Dakota?
Let's go, German.
How did that happen? How the hell did that happen? How did that happen?
God relation.
How did that happen?
I'm sure it has moved from the East Coast, headed west, found their fortune.
I thought maybe French based on the proximity to Quebec.
This is why we do the dirty stuff.
Okay. Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA. Who is our next contestant? Ready to play the big game?
Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, guys.
Hola. Scotty, you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
All right, Scott, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All you can eat, Chinese buffet, crab legs, wings, or breakfast?
Oh, man. Got to go crab legs all day.
All right, here come crab legs.
All right, here's the question. What famous movie director directed the first Got Milk commercial?
Oh, man.
He's all about action movies now. That's how we know this person.
I have no idea. Yeah, I got nothing on that one.
Give it to me again.
What famous movie director directed the first Got Milk commercial? He's known for big explosions and action. In fact, in my mind, you should drink a glass of milk and then something blows up. Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Yeah. I would never guess that.
I wouldn't have either. All right, this is ridiculous, but I've heard this before. So, toy companies tried to duplicate the success of the teddy bear back in the day in honor of Teddy Roosevelt, etc. So, they tried to make what animal based on William Taft? They call it the Billy what? This is a true thing. So, the teddy bear, it did great, right?
People
started feeling patriotic, so they wanted to do it per press. So William Taft shows up, and they called it the Billy.
But it wasn't a cute animal, was it?
It was not, man. I mean,
I do remember that. It's an ugly animal.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it's a mammal.
Yes. Any guesses?
Dolphin?
Dolphins are attractive.
Dolphins are pretty, man.
I'm not making
is it
this
a
up.
possum?
They tried to make the Billy Possum.
Yep.
So the teddy bear was a success, continues to be, obviously. The Billy Possum, as they discovered, not so much.
That's so weird.
Like, why? I don't know. All right, true or false? You cannot breathe and swallow at the same time.
True.
You are correct, but we have a follow-up question. True or false? You just tried it.
Yes. True.
Yeah. Yeah. I did the same thing. So Mike came up with this question. I'm reading down, right? And he had, you can't breathe and swallow at the same time. Obviously, I give it a go. The very next question, you just tried it. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
When you were little, when you didn't really have a way to fact check a lot of the stuff like we do now, when someone says something
spread it
like,
as gospel.
Hey, man, if you fart and burp at the same time, you'll die. Did you ever hear that one?
I've heard that. I heard if you plug your nose when you have to sneeze, you'll blow your eyeballs out. Mm-hmm. All kinds of things.
Yeah. You can crack a rib. You can break a rib.
Oh, yeah. People have done that.
That's
have you
definitely
ever? I pinched a nerve in my back once sneezing. And
sneezing
I was
is a violent
pissed.
motion.
It is. And I'm like, you've got to be. Like, I felt fine. I sneezed. And, like, now I can't stand up straight.
And one of the funny things about life is it doesn't matter what animal it is, they will sneeze. So all animals out there, and they all look ridiculous doing it. Like my cat sneezed the other day. I'm like, dude, are you all right?
You know what you should do, man?
Like, wah, wah. And I was like, oh God, he's freaking out. What's he doing? And then he was just working up
to the sneeze,
and then all of a sudden it just came out like.
Because the process of waiting for the sneeze, it's universally understood among humans. You know what someone's doing because they've stopped all motion, right? Mm-hmm. Their eyes are kind of open, and but one thing you can do if you ever want to know how stupid you can look, next time you have to sneeze, grab your own phone, put it on slow-mo on the video, look at it and sneeze. Look at your face when you sneeze. It is a horrible, horrible thing to see.
Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA. Who is our next contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Patty. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola. Patty, are you sober or not sober?
Driving home to get not sober.
All right, Patty. All you can eat, Chinese buffet, crab legs, wings, or breakfast?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Now in second place.
Wow.
This is the tightest men's room poll we've ever done.
By the way, someone is irritated with us because they were going to make a frugal dinner tonight, but now they got to stop and drop a bunch of money on crab legs.
Frugal?
Yeah.
Oh, frugal.
Frugal. Yeah, they're pointing out crab legs are not fat.
No, they're not frugal.
Yeah, sorry, man. All right, let's see.
It's like meat and potatoes is not going to make you any less hungry.
You know what, dude? Yeah. Just turn us off now. We forgive you.
Sprinkle some of that Chesapeake popcorn on top of my crabs tonight.
All right, here is your question. What children's author released an adult book back in 1939 called The Seven Lady Godivas, The True Facts Concerning History's Barest Family? Featured a bunch of drawings of naked women, didn't sell a whole lot, but what children's author released that adult book?
I don't know. I don't know anybody that... Oh. Okay, let's just say the one who made Winnie the Pooh.
I don't remember that guy's name, no. If I said breast is best, forget the rest. I will look at you. Yes, Dr. Seuss.
I didn't realize it went back that far, to be honest with you. I was questioning the date on it.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was around that long either.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Dirty Dr. Seuss. All right.
I can breathe and swallow at the same time.
We've seen the movie.
Oh, I will not say the subtitle.
Not a lot of dialogue in that movie.
What northern country has about 3 million lakes, which is more than the rest of the world combined?
Did they just celebrate their birthday?
They did. Are you seriously looking at the mantis shrimp again, man?
I am.
You just can't
Canada?
get
Yes.
the Fruit Loop of the shrimp.
It's the Fruity Pebbles of shrimp. That is correct, yes. Right?
What was your guess?
Canada?
Yes. Hell yeah. Ah, very good, Patty. Good talk. Doesn't that look delicious?
It really does.
I really have never had one of those before. I would go out if they
Do people
said,
eat those? Do they eat the
Yeah,
mantis?
they have to.
That's you.
Did you really just sneeze?
I did. So you guys talk about
You didn't even film it. I gotta watch it in slow-mo.
You don't want to.
You don't have enough time to get ready for it all the time.
Sometimes you do, man.
Well,
If it's one of those ones that's
But
creeping.
you're like, no, it's not going to happen. Then you stop the video and go, ah,
That's how it goes.
All right, there you go on Big Dummy. And a hell of a men's room poll today. We're going to have to tally all these up because it was as tight as it's ever been. All right, let's go. Ted's Meat and Potatoes coming up as the head chef has for you America's most iconic boardwalk foods. Noah Sherlock coming up, and we will drink and toast with the shot of the day. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
All right, coming up, we'll drink and toast with a shot of the day. Noah Sherlock's coming up as well. The first time for a few emails from the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
All right, let's jump into the birthday emails here, guys. Can I get a birthday shout-out from my work partner, Sean? Great friend, awesome coworker, and he will be greatly missed when he is on military leave. Can he please get a your penis is too small, wedding puke, and the dirty Germans? Thanks from everyone from The Hobbits.
Yeah, for your birthday, I'm going to put an S on one butt cheek, an S on the other butt cheek, and when you bend over, it'll be a cry for help.
Yeah, then you can come over and enjoy some slugs. Ted Slug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be slimy and leave a trail.
Guys, we'd like to give Heather a birthday shout-out today. Her and her husband, Greg, just had a baby girl 2 days ago, but today is Heather's birthday. Please give her 2 little kid fish sandwiches. That from the Bunny Lake Cowboy.
Fish sandwich. Fish sandwich.
Can I get a birthday shout-out for Doug in PT? He needs an andro penis, followed by a time to drop the beat. Stay beautiful. That from the Bearded Viking.
Ambro penis.
Beat
Drop the
dropper.
beat.
Drop that beat.
Ambro penis.
Another year older, can I get an owl hitting the window, a bong rip, and some dirty Germans congratulating me on graduating college? Thanks, guy. Love you. That's from Chocolate Chip Cookie Brittany. Chocolate Chip Cookie Brittany. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 4 years in college, laying on your back having the sex. How did you earn the nickname Chocolate Chip? Is it what you left behind?
Yeah, and you can roll me out and put some morsels in me too. Chocolate chip. I like this girl.
Yeah.
She's sweet.
Guys, I want to wish my awesome son Jacob a happy 24th trip around the sun. Can you give him a little kid face sandwich and a great big old bong hit? That from your proud dad, JC.
Fish sandwich.
Bitches, it's my brother Roy's birthday. A Joey Chestnut and a suck-it-up cupcake would be great. That from Wally.
So suck it up, cupcake.
Today's our friend Derek's 30th. He would love to hear that Dirty Germans wishing him a very dirty birthday. Thanks, guys. That from Josh.
Yeah, have a very happy birthday. It'll be happier later when I butter your platypus.
Yeah, you'll be... It'll be simple to sell when I am happy, as there will be something else oozing.
Yeah.
Bitches, my brother Kyle is 31 today. Can you give him a little kid fish sandwich? And the Dirty Germans talking about being an electrician. Thanks, guys. And Wobbin, rock on. That from Dylan.
Fish sandwich.
Yeah, I like electricity. There's something else we can do. If you stick your finger in it, your hair will stand on end.
Yeah, there's all these ports and holes that you stick things in, and then you charge them. I like electricity.
Bitches, my husband James is 39 today. We are longtime listeners. Would love to surprise him with some turtle wax and an original fish sandwich. Thanks, guys. That from Ray.
Fish sandwich?
Can I buy you a fish sandwich?
Guys, today is my wonderful husband Eric's birthday. Happy birthday. Can't wait to celebrate. That from Christina, pronounced the T word. No, we can't say those things on the air. We can say Christina Boobies. Can I get all you guys talking all over yourselves about how crazy Florida is? Thanks, guys. You're the best. That from Christina.
Well, instead of us doing it, man, why don't you just like all the different news feeds you have and just turn them on and wait for the news to happen.
Florida,
mildew, sinkholes, pills, old age.
Love OxyContin. And finally, gentlemen, Wobbin, I'm 50. How did I get that far? Please give me a barbershop face sandwich. And as a special request, I'd really appreciate it if Thrill would harmonize live along with it. Rock on, guys. Only a couple of more years, and Miles and Thrill will be this old, too. Cheers from Eric in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Is it too early for a fish sandwich? Cheese and butter on the side. Oh, yeah. Smell the fish sandwich. Maybe some dill relish in the morning.
In the morning.
At noon, and at night.
And at night.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Bitches.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
I want to do a couple more here. We got a big pile. Just trying to get through a couple here. Teddy, don't know if you remember me, but we worked camp together back in the day. Looks like you're doing awesome. Always had a great personality. Hope to talk to you soon. That from Jimmy Brown.
Yeah, man. Jimmy Brown's an awesome dude.
Jimmy Brown.
Yeah. All right.
Did you get in contact with him?
I did. I reached out to him and texted him. Jimmy Brown's dad also played professional baseball and was a defensive back on the first two Super Bowl Packers teams.
Get out of here. What's Jimmy Brown doing now?
Jimmy Brown is a coach at Elizabeth Seton High School, the sister school to DeMatha Catholic High School.
Get out of here. So you stay there. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a nice one. It says, I thought I would share some tips on how I determine if your show is a repeat to help your listeners determine for themselves before asking. Number one, if the audio clips at the start of the show are not from the previous live show, it's a repeat.
But why would you know that? Say if you missed the last show.
Number two, you say which episode it is early on in the show. If you pay mild attention, you can catch it. 2800, somewhere in there. I don't know. I heard 27. Either way, check the Men's Room Facebook. If you see the live video, Mike makes before the show. If it's still available, if you don't watch it live, it's new. Unless he's really busy or he's not there. He's pretty good about that. Number four, and this is key, if you remember the caller's story is a repeat, you guys will repeat certain stories when it's relevant. So that doesn't mean if it's a repeat. If you read this on air, I hope that helps, but always remember it's a future repeat. That from Allison. And that's ironic because the show
is a repeat.
Is in fact a repeat.
Allison sent that to us in what, 2003, I believe?
I believe so. This is 2019. This is
that's
from,
right.
This
is
is
from the future.
Yeah, this is from November the 32nd. If
big calendar change.
No, they
right.
they leap year. They added a day to the year. You didn't.
We forgot about it in February, so we added it later.
Not really.
And when that
now.
year gets here, no more midweek holidays either.
Mm-hmm. Here's another one. Let me see. I may have a sip of water.
What are you doing to me, calendar?
Says, I know you folks are having a great time with family and friends. You all deserve it. But listening to repeats of the shows like visiting or being visited by the in-laws. I heard that before. I remember vividly. It was funny at first, but now it's disturbing. Come back. That from Cristiano. Apparently we are not allowed
Cristiano
to.
Ronaldo.
Oh, here's
Busy
the
with World Cup.
My wife sells Tupperware and can get you that shaker if you guys want it for milkshakes. Thanks for doing the job you're doing. That from Fat Man Adam. We love that. We just talked about that the other day.
Sure
on a repeat from a couple of years ago.
Is it milkshake maker or just a blender?
It's a Tupperware one.
It is in my mind.
Oh, yeah, with the little blender ball in it.
Yeah.
This one is from a future
So you get your protein.
repeat. This is a weird one. This is, once again, guys, I live in Argentina. Oh, that's right. In the future, we got a radio affiliate down there.
Two.
And we have on every toilet here what we call ready for this, a bidet. It's a French thing used to clean one's bum after pooping. See attached pic.
Yeah.
It looks slightly similar to a toilet, but not that much. Once at a party, I went to take a leak and found a 4-pound single Duke almost standing up by itself on the bidet. Stank the whole place up for a week. That from Thomas, the Argentinian who pooped at the Space Needle.
Oh, right.
Fantastic. And
By the way, I got to say, I used a squatty potty recently.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, as far as just how much came out volume-wise because of the position?
Just the quickness of it.
Okay.
You pop those legs up, and it's popping things out.
Oh, wow.
Here's a couple more. Catching up on the podcast here. My dad lives in New Orleans. Yeah, he put that in there.
Oh, very nice.
And for vacation, we go to the Gulf Coast. The week before we were going, there were 2 shark attacks in the news. Fast forward to our vacation. We're waiting out in the Gulf, and my dad says it's time to leave. When we got into the sand, he said, yeah, it was time to leave the water because I saw some sharks about 15 feet from you. I don't think I got back in the water on that trip. That from Lady Bear Jenna, who's from the Who Dat Nation. Who Dat? That must be Bayou listener there. And what more? What was in the water when I was 12? My parents took me to Key Largo. Oh, lovely Key Largo. To visit my aunt and uncle. Robin, didn't you live down there near Key Largo? Yeah, you did. Instead of a backyard, the houses in the neighborhood have canals for boats. So my mom was trying to get me to go swimming in the canals when I was convinced there was probably crocodiles everywhere. Well, they weren't crocodiles. They were alligators. She kept calling me chicken, so I went swimming for 15 minutes. Turns out there were 2 alligators sunbathing in the boat ramp next door and supposedly 30-plus alligators that frequented the canals. To this day, I'm convinced my mom was trying to kill me.
She was.
And I remind her every chance I get. Thank you, Mom.
Damn.
All right,
You're still alive. You're fine.
Coming up, we'll drink and toast with a shot of the day, but first...
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Oh, man. Thank you, folks.
Well, the holiday just recently passed. We had some leftover stuff.
Yeah.
So I just loaded in there.
Yeah, man. So when you talk summer, especially if you're up on the East Coast, a lot of people are going to spend time at boardwalks.
Mm-hmm.
But boardwalk food is a lot, you're going to hear in this list today, is a lot like fair foods.
Yes.
So a lot of these things kind of go. And
unhealthy but delicious.
Yeah, and the other crazy thing that's always weird to me is a lot of these foods you're eating in very hot environments. Like nobody's on the boardwalk generally on cold days.
98 degrees,
Yeah,
90%
fairs.
humidity.
Yeah. And fairs are
Let's
usually-
get some spicy fries.
Yeah, or like summertime or early fall kind of deal. It'd be weird to go to a fair in the winter. They probably call it a winter fair.
They do. Or a bazaar.
Right? So these are just some of America's most iconic boardwalk foods. Number 1 on the list, the corn dog.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well, absolutely.
And you can get them. Obviously, the corn dog has traveled the world now. It's everywhere. But I guess they're saying like it started here, and then one of the best places, a place in Newport Beach, California, that stays open until 2:30.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
means it's
I guess
junk
that
food.
Yeah,
I
James
like
corn dogs.
a thin batter on my corn dog. When it's too cakey, I'm not down, man.
Yeah, and corn dogs are weird. Like,
In every way.
It's just mustard, right, on a corn dog. Is there any other way to go? I mean, have you ever...
You're asking me, I say no, but I'm a mustard apologist.
I think it's got to be yellow mustard, too.
I'm with you. The corn dog needs it, but I don't mind dipping
If
in
you put
ketchup.
like a corn dog, I know, but I would be like, "What are you?" Oh, Mike, you're saying yes. See, I would lose my mind if I saw that. I'd probably lose my mind.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's a 6-year-old kid, man. Leave him alone, Miles.
I know. What is that man screaming at you?
An iconic boardwalk food I never thought about, but fish tacos.
Yeah.
So I see
all
start-
right.
Right, started on San Diego, La Playa Taco Shop, and they started making fish tacos.
The beach taco shop.
Yeah. Well, and if you're going to eat like tacos, like fish tacos, like the idea is you've been swimming, you've been out in the sun, cold beer and a fish taco.
Yeah.
It works.
But it's weird. Think about that. You've been swimming in the ocean, so when you get back, their thought is you want a fish taco. Like, you want to eat all the things you saw. So, like, if I go to the zoo and I walk out, they're like, we have elephant tacos. We know you were here and all these animals you wanted to eat.
To me, San Diego is the taco equivalent to New York pizza. I've never had a bad taco there. It's like every time
That's
you
a good
get
call.
any kind of taco, it's always good.
Yeah. Now, here's another strange one. I grew up with this one growing up in Maryland, but French fries.
Sure.
Now, if you've ever been to Maryland, everybody goes to a place called Thrasher's. They're straight fries, meaning just their look is straight. If you go up to New Jersey,
Ain't got them gay French fries here. These are straight fries.
if you go up to Jersey, right, they've got curly fries. So, I mean, the weird thing about the fries.
These are hand cut.
Right, but it's just weird because, like, I've stood in that line at Thrasher's, and I mean, it is so hot and gross, and then you're just waiting to get fries that just came out of oil.
But here's also the difference.
And you get, like, a bucket of
That's
them.
it.
And the guy serving you looks disgusting because he's already hot because it's hot.
covered in
he's
potato
thick.
grease.
Like, really, when I'm thinking about it, why did we do that?
But you get a bucket of fries, like you get a bucket of popcorn that you would share with 3 or 4 friends, and you eat it the same way. Like there's 9 hands going into this big bucket of potatoes. Weighs like 4 or 5 pounds.
It's clean, safe.
Yeah, and the only condiment you can put on there is salt and vinegar.
For the most part.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of that's just got to be the proximity to England and Ireland, right?
Mm-hmm. Can you
have some of that stuff?
Can you hurry up so we can get some of this popcorn?
All
I'm
right,
really
so
hungry.
popcorn is another one. So if you go, sorry, man, I'll just read the list.
No, I'm just trying. I want to try this popcorn.
All right, so if you go to Maryland beaches, they're famous for their popcorn. Same thing, Delaware. Any of these places have certain popcorns. So my cousins who live in Cape Cod, they have a shop now called Smith Family Popcorn,
Right.
which was inspired by these shops they had been to in other boardwalks.
Right.
And you already know Cape Cod. They're known for their chips.
Correct.
Cape
The
Cod
chip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very well
So their
known.
popcorn, is probably famous as well.
So I think the flavors you're going to try are the Chesapeake, the taco, and the birthday
All right,
cake.
we're going to try them individually.
How many
Right?
different flavors do they have?
I can't answer
As far as
that.
you know.
Why not?
I don't know. And they're
Okay,
always
I thought
making new
I
ones.
thought they were family of yours.
They are. It's my
Well,
2 cousins.
That's
Yeah.
why he got a sweatshirt. and we did.
Good people. It's great popcorn.
So here, so what's the first variety? Let's go right here to taco popcorn. Oh, what is that funfetti?
Is it labeled? I don't
It's
know.
birthday cake.
Oh, birthday cake. Okay, let's go taco corn.
Taco.
Taco corn.
Mike, have you tried the taco corn? I have not. Get in there on the taco corn.
Yeah. You also notice that each popcorn is specifically popped correctly.
Taco corn.
So try the
Pretty
Chesapeake
solid,
one.
man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had low expectations. That's pretty good.
Another iconic, as they munch on the Smith family popcorn.
I realized you could hear that through the mic. My
Oh, no
dry
worries.
ass mouth.
Another weird one, iconic boardwalk foods. That's why we're munching on some popcorn here. Fudge. Like besides eating fries,
Yeah.
you got to go somewhere and get some fudge.
What else do you ever just eat straight fudge? You might have it in a cookie, but you're right. Somewhere at the beach. it was
Fudge
just
is good.
Fudge is great, but
All
that's
right.
another one. I don't know why.
Thank you, Miles. You're helping.
You go to
Fudge is good.
Miles likes fudge.
This cake is so good.
That dude, seriously.
I will give you all right. So
you
the
tried that?
slogan is "Good people, great popcorn." I will give you a fair warning. If you eat this stuff, it's hard to stop eating it.
Yeah, I know, man. I realize.
Like I don't think
The
my cousins
wormhole.
will even take any of the popcorn home with them anymore.
Really? Oh no. You can't.
Oh no!
Okay, so the last one is, and this is what I'm waiting for.
I was wondering why you were doing it like that, man.
This is the crab popcorn, right? Or the Chesapeake Bay?
Chesapeake.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right, get in there on the Chesapeake Bay.
I hope it tastes more like crabs than the Chesapeake
Mike, I'm
Bay.
kind of curious to see if you will like this.
With
This
your
might-
virgin
this
mouth.
This might be too much flavor for you. All
He's good.
right, here we go.
So that's a Chesapeake Bay inspired kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Little salty, little sweet,
Oh, man.
right? That bag's gonna be gone in no time.
Mike, what do you think? That's the flavor we kind of grew up on, man. So
I'm not used to it.
I told you it's going to be too much
I'm
for
used
you.
to it.
That's interesting.
So we got popcorn, French fries. We talked about it earlier. Fudge, but also taffy. Saltwater taffy is famous. I think you have to go to the beach and get some taffy because it's
You're
salt
supposed
water.
to, but
you're right. It's just what you do.
yeah.
And you know they invented it, right?
No.
Honest to God, and I want to say it was in Virginia, either Virginia or Maryland, but they produced taffy. They got flooded, believe it or not. It ruined their product, but they served the taffy anyway, which is kind of messed up, but people loved it. That was saltwater taffy.
No kidding.
Yeah, honest to God. The place got flooded, and that was it.
this is unbelievable.
Yeah. Popcorn's
so
great.
good.
And then we kept saying boardwalk foods. If you never spent time on a boardwalk or like fair foods, another one taking it by storm is the potato tornado.
What is that?
The spiral giant potato that comes on one
I've never
stick.
had. Is that like a big potato chip kind of?
Yeah, and it's like stretched out.
I've never had that, man.
Yeah, like boardwalk fairs, whatever. It's pretty good, but it gets really crispy. You got to cook them just correctly.
This
I know. I'm
popcorn-
going to wait till we go to break, but I'm going to eat some of that
Popcorn is
board.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, man, downtown Hyannis. So if you're listening on AAF, You're gonna hit the Cape this summer.
Tell 'em you know
You're gonna have
Ted.
some time.
The Dumb Ted singer.
Yeah. And maybe you're going over for the Kennedy wedding. I don't know.
I think that's most of the people listening.
Most people listening.
We'll see you there.
Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. Still to come, we're going to drink and toast with a shot of the day. No S. Sherlock is coming up next. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Hola, bitch, hola. You have entered the men's room.
Profile this on the way, and yes, we'll drink and toast with a shot of the day. But first, our own Steve the Throw Hill combs the globe.
It.
Looking for headlines with Scream.
Well, no, Sherlock.
We begin, you've heard about the 12 boys and the soccer team trapped in the cave in Thailand, right? They've been there. How long have they been there?
A long time.
A long time. So the headline reads, reports suggest health waning for some of the boys in cave.
Really? Well, no, Sherlock.
You're telling me the kids that are trapped in a cave that have not been able to get out of there, their health is plummeting. Who would have known? I thought they'd be doing great.
2 weeks.
Yes, their health is waning. They're stuck in a cave. We continue. Doctor warns, don't put wasp nest in your vagina.
Gee willikers, are you kidding? I cannot believe it. No, Sherlock.
It bugs me that needs to be said, but it
Hey-o.
only bugs me.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. Because it needs to be said. Like, the doctor has probably never issued that warning before. Somebody somewhere did something stupid.
Yeah, it bugs you.
And they said, yeah, it bugs me.
A wasp.
A wasp nest. Measles outbreak in Minnesota could have been prevented with vaccines.
Oh, no, Sherlock.
That's why they call it a vaccine.
I named my first daughter Vaccine.
Some of the stuff you see on Facebook is fake.
No, Sherlock.
Do they mean actual news or just what people are posting?
Some of the stuff you see on Facebook, yes, to all of the above.
They're not that happy?
They're not. And they only look good from that angle. Fifth Circuit Court says no, you may not strip search a class full of female students to find $50.
Gee willikers, are you kidding? I cannot believe it. No, Sherlock.
Hospitals overcharge.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. No, Sherlock.
Yes, they do.
We continue with the headlines.
Oh, man.
Some Pakistani officials may have been aware of Osama bin Laden's presence.
Well, no, Sherlock.
It's a couple, huh?
A few, just a minor few. But we continue. AT&T promised lower prices after Time Warner merger. It's raising them instead.
No, Sherlock.
Again, yes, AT&T promised lower prices after the Time Warner merger. Instead, it's raising them. Everyone knows this, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There's no more competition.
Cannabis smokers are far less of a threat to society than drugs.
Oh, no, Sherlock.
UV bacteria-killing robot cleans hospital rooms far better than humans.
No, Sherlock.
You can have that job.
You mean the thing that's designed to do one specific thing? All right, and here we go. Seeing the same doctor over time lowers death rates.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. No, Sherlock.
Hey, Steve Wobbin, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drinking time it is, and once again we head to the drink desk and Stephen Throwhill to find out who we're toasted.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast National Public Radio, NPR, for just having to put up with some stuff. All right. So yesterday, over the July 4th holiday, they put up out a series of passages that absolutely inflamed some people. In fact, let's see. One of the passages that they put up, let me see if I can. It says, a prince whose character is thus marked by every act, by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be a ruler of free people. Right? That's from NPR. And people freaked out. They said, look, you should not be calling for a revolution. That's one of the comments that came in. But people continued, as NPR continued, putting out these statements. Says just chalk it up to one more taxpayer-funded partisan advocacy. All right? People are getting worked up about this. It's disgusting to use a few possible bad apples to smear our fight for freedom. Attempting to tear down this nation from the very base is treasonous. NPR pretending to care about the USA. You guys want to abolish the Constitution? It should be noted that the passages that NPR was putting out were lines from the Declaration of Independence. So they tweeted it out. You can only go 140 characters at a time. So they did it line by line, and people freaked out. We should stop funding NPR. Look at the things you're saying. You're calling for a revolution. They're like, yeah, dude, it's the Declaration of Independence.
And they do that every year.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Think about that. Let that sink in for a moment. People were mad at the passages from the deck because they thought NPR was openly calling for revolution. It's your Declaration of Independence, ladies and gentlemen.
A little defensive.
So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola, bichola! Let's get to caller 9 in line for Profile This. 844-999-OLA.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.